Hello. In this video, we want to let f of x equal 2x cubed plus 4x, and we want to find f prime of x, f prime of 2, and f prime of negative 3. Now, here's the thing. We're going to have to find f of x plus h here before we find f prime of x. So to do that, this gives us 2 times x plus h cubed plus 4 times x plus h. Now, we could go ahead and do x plus h squared and then multiply that by x plus h. There's nothing wrong with that. What you would have gotten would be something like this. X squared plus 2xh plus h squared times x plus h, and you would distribute, combine like terms, and go from there. I don't like doing that because there's an easier way, and I like easy. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Notice a little pattern here. This is a pyramid. I think it's called Pascal's pyramid, if I remember correctly. Now, this is the 0th term. This is the 0th row. This is the 1st row, 2nd row, 3rd row, and 4th row. Now, basically, it's saying if you take a binomial and take it to this power, in other words, a plus b to the nth power. If it's to the 0th power, it's always just 1. If it's to the 1st power, it's just a and b, 1a plus 1b. If it's to the 2nd power, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, 1b squared. Now to the 3rd power would be a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared and plus b cubed. And so on and so forth. So this actually allows us to do the following. So this would give us 2, and then parentheses, x plus h cubed as a result is going to be 1 x cubed plus 3 x squared h plus 3 xh squared plus h cubed. Notice that in here, all of these terms are cubic. Degree 3, degree 3, degree 3, degree 3. We're going down a degree for each of the x's and up a degree for each of the h's. And then the 1, 3, 3, 1 that you saw from the Pascal's triangle. So to the 4th degree, it would have been x to the 4th plus 4x cubed h plus 6x squared h squared plus 4xh cubed plus h to the 4th power, and so on and so forth. And you could just keep going if you need a higher degree. Now, of course, I'm going to go back over here and distribute the 4, which gives me plus 4x plus 4h. And now distribute the 2 here, gives me 2x cubed plus 6x squared h plus 6xh squared plus 2h cubed. And then plus 4x plus 4h. Awesome. And that is f of x plus h. The reason that we did that is because we're going to want to find f prime of x. That's what we're going to do first. And in order to find f prime of x, we need to find the limit as h goes to 0 of f of x plus h, and then minus f of x, and all over h. Now notice that all of this is going to replace that right there. So f prime of x is the limit as h goes to 0 of 2x cubed plus 6x squared h plus 6xh squared plus 2h cubed plus 4x plus 4h. Awesome. That's the f of x plus h. And then subtract off the original function of 2x cubed plus 4x. So 2x cubed plus 4x. Good. Then all over h. Awesome. Now the reason I did this is because now the 2x cubed here and the 2x cubed here and the 4x here and the 4x here, they all cancel each other because we're subtracting here. And notice in the numerator, every term has an h. And also notice that up here, by the way, none of these combined. That's the reason I didn't combine any of these. Anyway, we now have an h in every term. So this is going to give me the limit as h goes to 0 of h times, and then because I'm taking out an h, I need to divide an h by every term that's left over. And that gives us 6x squared plus 6xh plus 2h squared plus 4. And it's very easy to forget this one over here, so be careful with that. And all over h. And awesome. The two h's now cancel each other, and that's going to give me the limit, the limit as h goes to 0 of 6x squared plus 6xh plus 2h squared plus 4. Awesome. Now here's the great thing. Because h is going to 0, any term you have an h in it, it goes to 0. So we're just going to be left with 6x squared plus 4. There you go. So f prime of x is 6x squared plus 4. Don't worry, that was the most difficult part of this. Now that we've done that, we can figure out, first of all, f prime of 2, and then f prime of negative 3. So coming down here, f prime of 2, is it 2 or negative 2? Yeah, 2. So f prime of 2 would just be plugging in 2. 2 squared is 4, 4 times 6 is 24, 24 plus 4 is 28. So f prime of 2 is 28. Awesome. And then we can find f prime of negative 3. Plug that in, 6 times negative 3 squared plus 4. Negative 3 squared is 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 54 plus 4 is 58. So this is going to give us 58. So f prime of negative 3 is 58. Now the reason that this is so helpful to do it this way is because notice that we wanted, come on now, a couple of different derivatives here. Now, if we just wanted that one or just wanted that one, we didn't necessarily have to do this in terms of x. We could have, but it wouldn't have mattered one way or the other. But because we wanted it more than one way, it's actually best to do this in terms of f prime of x. And so we can get this and then just plug in an x value and simplify. It just makes things a lot easier. It really does. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.